How y'all doing out there? This is Pete. We are at D.I.Y. Auto School. My friend Pete, your friend Pete, everybody's friend Pete right here. We're at the review table and we got a product here. Okay, it came from VEVOR. VEVOR. Now VEVOR noticed that I made some videos of products that I purchased from them. And I'm going to tell you right now, I did not purchase this. This is not a product that I purchased. They asked me if I would do a review on it. I told them, I said, look, I'm going to be honest with you. If I don't like the product, I'm going to tell you I don't like it. If I see something that's not really up to par, I'm going to say it. And they said, that's fine, go ahead and do it. This is the VEVOR 107-piece dent remover kit. Paintless dent repair kit with golden lifter. It's got a bridge puller, a slide hammer, T-bar dent puller, suction cup dent puller for auto body dents, hail damage, and door dings. Now this kit right here that we're looking at, and this is very shocking, okay, because if you get on eBay and try to find a kit that matches this kit right here, and I'm going to show you a picture of this right there. Normally you would spend close to a couple $100. The reason I know that is because I actually got a paintless dent repair kit that I purchased on eBay, and this kit that you're looking at is not $200. This kit is actually $62.99. Now, this is a totally different dent puller kit. This is glue tab dent puller. Okay, so when I say paintless dent repair, it's not the rods that you stick inside and you twist and bend and get them out. This is called glue tab dent remover kit.
Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
So as we get into our kit, we're going to go ahead and kind of randomly go through this very quickly. We got a bag of glue tabs that are red. As you can see, the black ones, they got the black ones here, and then they got the red ones. The next thing we're going to pull out is our glue. The reason there's two different colored glue is because one is stronger than the other. By the feel of it, it feels like the black one is going to be the strong glue, and this is going to be the medium strength. So depending on what type of dent you're going to pull out is what type of glue that you're going to use. I noticed that it comes with a little handy dandy suction cup puller. I've never seen one of these before. Very unique and very small in size. So we got a bottle here. What's the bottle for, my friend Pete? The bottle is for alcohol. This is the releasing agent after you use the glue and the glue tab to remove the glue and the tab from the vehicle without scratching it and denting it. We also have ends. Now I want to show you what this is. These are ends that screw onto, and we're going to get to this in a minute. There should be a handle where we can screw these ends on, and then what you do is you use your hammer to actually, oh, here it is right here, okay. We'll go over that when we get to it. We got our dinger hammer. They give you a ding hammer. We got a glue gun that comes with it. Is this the highest tech glue gun in the world? No, it's not. This is a glue gun that's going to get you started, because this is actually a starter kit is what this is. So what I'm going to do with this to get things rolling, because this actually takes a little time to go through. Now, once again, this is a starter kit. This is not a kit that is complete. I'm sorry, it is complete, but it's a starter kit. That means once you get going on it, you're going to have to do your research and find where to get more glue tabs and everything you need. So the glue goes in here just like any other glue gun, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in so we can get it rolling, and that way when we do our demonstration, the glue will be ready to use. What is this? This is a multi-puller kit. We're going to go over that in a minute. This is for big dents, and we're actually going to go ahead and try to use this on a panel that I have. And then this puller right here, this is going to be your most common puller that you're going to use. This is the puller that will be used most of the time. This is a Ratchet style type puller. We're going to show you how that works and get it all together, and hopefully it's going to work nice. All right, so we just found out what this is, and what this is, I'm going to tell you, is if you have to get down inside a panel like where your window is on your door, this is what you do. You stick this in between the glass and the door, and then you pump it up. Of course, let's go ahead and close it like this, and then you would pump that up, and you can see it getting bigger. And then what that would do, that would give you access, if you have the paintless dent remover tools that go inside and slide around, that would open it up, the gap of the door and the window, for you to access that. And then if you release this, it actually, yeah, you got the idea. What is this for, my friend Pete? This is the tool that's going to remove your glue tabs when you're done. I'm going to show you how that works. That's going to go over here with our alcohol. So far, this is actually being and turning out to be a very valuable and money worth kit. Now what we got here, this is called a light panel. And I don't know if we're going to go through the procedure of using this, but I'm going to tell you what it does. It's called a line panel. And what you do is, let me get it out here and we'll look it over. The lines on this, okay, do you see the lines? This is your center line, then you got your outer lines. And what that does is, if you got a light shining on your vehicle, you would take this and then it would show the lines in the paint job. And wherever you see the curve where it's not straight, that's where your dent is, and you got to pull that out. And when you're looking at the paint job of the vehicle where you're pulling your dent out, you pull it out until the lines are straight. It's called a line board. All right, what we're looking at here, we're looking at the complete kit after everything's assembled. Now let's go over these. These are called T-bar pullers. And I'm very, very shocked and surprised it actually comes with two different sizes. A lot of this stuff that you buy, you have to buy individually. You don't get complete kits like this. Something else I did like is that it comes with the tools, all right, to put your ratchet style, you see what I'm saying, your dent puller, glue tab puller. This is the main glue tab puller that most people use, and I'm going to show you how that works. I went ahead and put the slide hammer together, and I'm very impressed with it. The reason I'm impressed with it is because it has a good weight to it. That's approximately about a 3-pounder, and it does come with this spring, so when you do your pull, it doesn't do a real hard pull on it and dent the panel while you're pulling. It gives it that soft pull where you're just trying to get the dent out. Now this puller right here, let me go ahead and show this to you. This is a puller that you would use for very precise pulling. These are actually screw-on pull tabs. So you got several different sizes here, and you can see right here, these are several different sizes. And then of course we got our scraper, which removes the glue tabs. I'm going to show you how that works. Now what this is for, this is our hammer and our dinger. This is I don't have the right name for it, but you would take this and then you screw the tip onto it, and I'm going to show you how this works, all right? And then now you have your little dinger, and you got your, do you see how that, okay? So let's get our glue. We're going to go over to the panel, and we're going to see what happens with our VEVOR 107-piece dent puller kit for $62. All right, so here's our panel. And right here, there's a big crease right here. What I'm going to do is I am going to take this T-puller, dent puller, and I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on this. And I noticed that our glue isn't as hot as we wanted it to be. We're not getting a lot of glue out of here. So I will say right off the bat, the glue gun is not the best glue gun in the world, and it could be a lot better. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to have to go get my glue gun and use it. Most of these kits that you buy, they don't have the best glue in the world. So I'm trying to get the glue out onto the tab, and then before it dries, we're going to go ahead and stick it right there, just like that. Okay, so we got that one on that. Let me do this. Let me go get my glue gun, and then that way we'll be able to randomly put our tabs where we want them so we can test out what we need to do. All right, two things I did here. I went ahead and strapped the door down because we don't want it to fall off the stand when we start pulling. And another thing I did, I went ahead and removed our T-bar glue tab. And the reason I did that is because there wasn't enough glue on it. I went ahead and got my glue gun. Now, I will tell you, these are bigger glue sticks. They're larger diameter. These are the ones that I use, which are industrial use. You have to buy them from an industrial supplier that only deals in paintless dent repair. And these will not fit in the VEVOR gun. And the VEVOR gun glue sticks will not fit in here. They're too small. So we had to go ahead and get my glue out to use with my gun. And you can see that my gun puts out a lot more glue. And another thing that I didn't cover is that you should clean the area off with your denatured alcohol. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stick this right here on this crease. That's a big crease right there, and we're going to let that dry. So on this particular dent here, we're going to go ahead and use several different dent, glue tabs. And to do this properly, you've got to put the glue on heavy. The glue has got to be put on heavy. And then if we look right here at the door, there's a crease that goes like this. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on there and see how this works. So you can see we got a lot of different stuff going on here. I don't know if this one's going to stay on there. Hopefully it will. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and tie our T-bar slider out. I'm going to slide that right over that, just like that. And remember, there's a crease right here. And what I'm going to use my slide hammer on this particular tool. So I'm going to go ahead and take my dent puller, my slide hammer, there's a little hook on there, and it's going to slide on to our T-bar, and then what I'll do is I will snug that up on there just like this. And I'm going to show you that right now. So, you see what I'm talking about? That actually will clamp on to your puller. And I'm going to go ahead and try to pull this out and see what happens. The glue tab did not stick to our glue. Now, one more thing that I do want to explain to you. We are working with some big dents here, people. This isn't just a little door ding we're talking about. We're going to do a couple door dings in a minute, but right now we're just trying to figure it out and see what is going on using our VEVOR kit. So I got several glue tabs on our door in this area, and I'm going to go ahead and get this big one and pull it before I pull anything else. Let's go ahead and try it on this one. Same thing. Okay. None of the tabs held on to the panel of the vehicle. The glue did not stick to the panel, or, okay, this isn't working out too good, people, on our VEVOR. It's not because of the kit itself. It's a situation that says we have situations. Let's go ahead and try this one and see what happens with that. Okay, so this is actually a little door ding. Let's see if the glue will hold on this part of the panel as we pull that dent up, and hopefully it will take the dent out. So you can see as I'm turning, all right, that came off too. Let's go ahead and pull the glue off and see what happened. So what we do is we take our scraper and then we take our denatured alcohol just like that. And then what the alcohol does, that activates it so you can remove it. And yeah, that didn't do nothing, people. That didn't do it. Now I'm thinking what the problem is here is our glue. Glue is activated to be used in certain temperatures, and the glue that I'm using is for like 75, 80 degree temperatures. All right, so we got a door ding right here, right there. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on that, just like this. And then we also got a little door ding right here. Go ahead and put some glue on that, just like that. So we're going to let those dry, and then we're going to see what happens using our dent puller to pop those door dings out. And while we're waiting for the glue to dry on those, I actually want to try this out one more time, and I'm going to do it right here on this crease. So I'm going to build the glue up, and then I'm going to stick it right there, just like that. And then we're going to let that dry as well. Okay, the glue on those have been dry for approximately 3 minutes. Once again, I think what's going on here, it's the glue that's screwing with us. This is temperature sensitive glue, and the glue that I'm using is normally for 70 degrees and up, and the metal on this car is not that warm. So let's go ahead and try this. Now the way that this works is that you would slide it over your glue tab just like this. And then you would adjust your feet. And as you can see, I'm screwing that in to where I'm going to get a good pressure on it. And you keep screwing it until it's tight. Do you see what you got here? Yeah, we're going to loosen it up. There it is right there. Now I want you to pay close attention, because this is the dent puller that you're going to use the most. So what we did is we slid that onto the glue tab. And then what this does, this actually pops the dent and pulls it up. So we're going to go, and this is what you would use on hail damage. So you can see the metal flexing when we use this tool right here. This is your main tool. This is your main glue tab dent puller, this part right here. So what we're going to do is, the way that you do this, you take this right here and you get it going, and then you want to do a nice, firm, stiff pull just like this. That's how that would work. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing on this one, and we're going to go ahead and screw that down to get it to, you can see it flexing. Do you see the metal flexing on that? Okay. So I'm going to pull that up. And it looks like that one actually pulled out. Clean that off just like this. So we're going to get this lined up, and then we're going to go ahead and tighten these down where we want them. And then as you can see, when you screw it down, it's pulling the dent out. This one actually might be working. I really got a lot of force on it. And it looks like it's actually pulling the dent out of the car. Before we release our dent, this one actually works. This is actually working. I'm going to go ahead and take my dinger tool and my hammer. Okay, there you go. So believe it or not, that actually did pull that out just a little bit. So what's my professional opinion on the glue tab dent puller kit by VEVOR? It's a 107 piece, it's $61. You get all this stuff. We really didn't pull any dents out. I was just demonstrating how you actually work the machine. To really show you in detail of how to pull the dents out would take a lot longer than what we just went through. We were just demonstrating how the tool works. This is my professional opinion. We got one thing that's seriously wrong here, and that's going to be our glue gun. The glue gun is very small. It's cheap and inexpensive, and more than likely, if you really get into it, you're going to have to go to your Hobby Lobby store or MJ Designs or somewhere and buy a professional glue gun. Another thing that I didn't like, this is my glue tabs that I use professionally, and then these are the glue tabs that they give you. You can see the diameter. Let me go ahead and explain the glue to you. These are temperature rated glues. One glue would be for hot weather, the other one would be for cold weather. That's how the glues are made. The glue that I was using is actually made for 70 and above temperatures. Right now in my shop, it is 48 degrees. That's how your glue works, okay? That's the way the glue works. It's temperature rated. This is a nice tool for pulling out creases or big dents. This would work great if we had the right glue. So I do like this kit right here. What about our glue tabs, my friend Pete? I think that the glue tabs that they provide are good glue tabs. They're strenuous glue tabs, and they're a variety of glue tabs. I'm going to go ahead and say it again. The reason ours came off is because of the glue that we were using. This is hot temperature glue. Remember that as we talk about this. Glue tabs are made to be used more than once. The reason I say that is because all you got to do is take your denatured alcohol, spray it on here, and then you can peel, and I'm going to show you. Do you see it? It peels off, okay? But the denatured alcohol is a must when you're doing this, because the denatured alcohol is what your releasing agent is to remove it. So these glue tabs are usable over and over again, or continuous use. I like this tool here. It has all the different heads that you screw onto it. This goes with your little hammer, which is really nice. And then you would do this right here. See, this is... Once you pull the dent out, if it's a little too high, you would find the right head that you need, and then you would... We didn't get a chance to use that. I thought we would, but in the temperatures that we're using this in, 48 degrees, it was not a compatible thing to do. It does come with suction cups. I didn't use the suction cups, but they are there to use. This item right here I really like a lot. I think this can be really handy and useful as far as precise pulling versus the clicker type where you just randomly go like this. Because this puller here, you line it up, you get it where you want it, and then you kind of do this right here, and then bam, like that. It's like a bam. Okay, whereas this one here, you would take it and then you would screw it in, and you just keep going until it pops off, and it would slowly, gently pull it out. So this is a nice tool to have. I don't have one of these in my kit. And then it comes with all these glue tabs here, these screw-on size, and you can see these are all different. They're all different, okay? Different styles and kinds. So this is a nice item to have by itself. Once again, this is the tool that you're going to use the most. And the way that you use that, you stick it on your glue tab. Once it's on there, it'll slide into, you can see how the glue tab puller is designed. You'll slide that when it's on the car like this. You kind of, do that. Then you're going to precisely measure it out to where you got just a little bit of play, and then pop like that, and then it'll pop that small ding out. Something else I really didn't like is this scraper. Cheap, inexpensive. You'll have to upgrade on the scraper, but it does come with one, and it also comes with a spray bottle for your denatured alcohol. This is an awesome little kit. For $61, this kit is well worth the money, and it is a dent puller kit that says, I can do this and learn how to do it by myself. Here's our line board. Go ahead and get that in there. And if you are interested in learning how to do PDR, paintless dent repair, using the glue tab method, I am going to tell you that this is a good kit. There's a few things that I don't like about it. That's just my personal preference. Once you get going on this starter kit, you're going to learn that glue has everything to do with it, and having the right temperature glue is going to really give you the strength and durability to pull those little dings and dents out that you need pulled out. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, right here, showing you the VEVOR dent puller kit for $62, 10% discount in the description below this video. Leave a comment, see what you're thinking about it. I didn't put any wool over anything. I showed you exactly what's going on here. I didn't get any of the dents to pull out, and I'm telling you again, the reason is because of the glue itself. I couldn't use this glue gun. It was just too meticulous and little. It wasn't putting out a lot of glue. To use these properly, you have got to put, let me go ahead and show you, you have really got to use a lot of glue. You can't just use a little dab. It's very important that you really get your surface really clean with your denatured alcohol, and then you come back and use the proper temperature glue and use a lot of it. This little gun didn't do that for us. It's a good starter gun for small dings maybe, but as far as wanting to make money with this kit and going in business, you will have to upgrade this item right there. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, showing you and telling you that VEVOR sells awesome products. They do an awesome job, customer relationship. Their shipping is very high quality and very fast, and they have discounts all the time. Get on their website, see what else they have that you might be able to use, and hopefully this video helped you out by learning a situation that you've always been interested in. Take it easy. We'll see you later.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.